All set. There's the light, and they're racing. Down to the inside, James Dean commenced fast, showing speed in the middle as Pump the Brakes. And there in the middle is Pay Me Overs, Deep Italian Delight, Deeper Uncle Jay, and it's like the charge of the Light Brigade leaving the straight. They were followed just in behind those then by the Informant, followed next of all the inside by Rockin' Brushgrove. Anna Jody gets one off the inside in a fair spot, followed further back in the field then by Snoop Stride, It's Inevitable, and last of all now is Uncle Jay. 7.6 was the lead time as they worked down the back straight. And the leader is James Dean, in control here by about a neck to Italian Delight, who parks without cover second. The Informant's third, and into the 1x1 has Pump the Brakes, followed by Rockin' Brushgrove. Next on the outside is Pay Me Overs, 3 back on the running line. On its inside, Snoop Stride, and the trailing trio are Anna Jody, It's Inevitable, and Uncle Jay. First split was 29.5 as they work into the straight now, and they'll get the bell lap to go, and it's James Dean the leader. Long odds on favourite, shows out by a half to Italian Delight, who gets a little closer now at the leader's girth. On the inside is the Informant. Next of all came Pump the Brakes, Rockin' Brushgrove, Pay Me Overs the outer. Then Snoop Stride, Anna Jody in the green jacket as well back with It's Inevitable and Uncle Jay. Second split 29.8, 59.3 the half. And the leader is still James Dean down the back straight, leads 3 parts. On the outside, Italian Delight tries to have a crack at it. They were followed then by under a heavy drive, the Informant, and then came on the outside, tracking into it okay, Pump the Brakes. Rockin' Brushgrove gets one off the inside, followed by Pay Me Overs. The rest headed by Anna Jody. It's James Dean in a 28.6 split, the leader. Second is Italian Delight. Back on the inside of those then came Pump the Brakes as they run the turn. Italian Delight goes out after this leader. It's Italian Delight and James Dean. Last shot at them is Pump the Brakes. Italian Delight levels up on the outside, trying to kick back as James Dean. Latest Pump the Brakes. Oh, maybe Pump the Brakes has arrived in time. It's another rib tickler. Oh, nothing in this. It's almost a three-way dead eat here. You've got on the outside finishing brilliantly Pump the Brakes. On the inside, James Dean. In the middle was Italian Delight. They've split it locked together, slight leaning to the one on the outside. Then came Rockin' Brushgrove. They were followed further back in the field then to clock in by Snoop Stride in company there with Uncle Jay. Anna Jody in that bunch with the Informant. It's Inevitable has tailed right off in the race. And it's a great go to the wire here. Have a leaning to the one on the outside. The one on the inside kicked back.